Cornholio is like a man when he's feeling a little bit shaka-baka-bow-wow when he gets in a cold shower. Brady is a big galoot. Just ignore Brady and that big galoot face he's making. Sweetie, what are you doing? What are you doing over here? She doesn't normally come onto the side of the concrete here. I'm on the concrete, and oh my goodness, look what she's gonna do. Is there an egg about to pop out of there? Why is she looking at me like that? Poor Annie, baby, don't spit on him. He's had a rough afternoon. Mary. It is time for Ernie's nightly shower. Ernie's learned from a little guy that if he wants to keep friends, he always wants to smell his nicest and be presentable, he needs to shower and take care of his personal hygiene. Right now he's going to brush his teeth. He doesn't really brush, he likes to water floss, or I think they call it water pick. He likes to water pick his teeth, and so he's going to do that. And let me zoom in. I need two hands for this. There we go. Ernie's also known as the shadow around here. Many times you can't really even see Ernie's features. He just looks like a shadow figure. I'm going to say this, and there's nothing at all negative or mean or rude about what I'm about to say, but sometimes looking at Ernie reminds me of when you had a friend in high school when they were dark complected friend, and in their picture in the yearbook a lot of times it would look like a shadow. I don't think that photographers have discovered a way to make a good picture. Maybe they need to learn to use different filters that where you can see a true picture of what someone looks like is difficult if you don't have the right photographer. And so sometimes I will blame myself for not being able to see Ernie clearly, because he does appear to be just a walking shadow. Now Cornholio doesn't want to be he doesn't want to shower. What he wants though are my shoes. There you go, Cornholio. Oh, yeah. So tonight I am doing Jamie's chore. And that's because Jamie is doing my taxes. So, hey, I would say that's a pretty darn good trade-off. If you ask me, seriously. All the babies are coming up around the watering hole, which is kind of funny. I love seeing Wanda drink water. She doesn't just drink water, y'all. She puts her entire face into it. Excuse all the noise. Here comes my Annie. Excuse all the noise. Pretty noisy job. Yes, I'm barefooted because there's my shoes. Because this guy would not leave me alone. I thought I could distract him for a while by throwing my shoes out in the pasture. I did not throw my shoes at him. I threw my shoes out for him. He did his little dance around, and now he's still coming back, and he wants my feet. I'm not giving you my feet, Cornholio. Stop it already. Oh, he's huffing and puffing about that. He is huffing and puffing about that because he wants my feet. Tiny Tim wants some love. And, oh, Timmy. Poor Tim. He just has to find his place. Brady is a big galoot. Just ignore Brady and that big galoot face he's making. Sweetie, what are you doing? What are you doing over here? She doesn't normally come onto the side of the concrete here. I'm on the concrete, and oh my goodness, look what she's going to do. She's going to invest. Where are you going? What are you doing over here? She doesn't come onto the concrete. She normally stays in the yard and drinks. And she's come all the way into the concrete, and I don't know why. Sissy, hey, sweet lovely. There we go. Everyone's getting their water. So this is the most important job on the farm. Man, I have said it to anybody who will listen to me. Anybody and everybody who ever wants to be a part of anything that has to do with animals needs to learn this one fact. You need to always have fresh, clean water. I'm going to repeat that because I don't think that you heard me. Anybody who ever wants to have anything to do with a farm needs to learn one very important fact. You need to have fresh, clean water. You cannot take a day off, y'all. You cannot take a day off. I'm sorry, baby. I'm going to spray Annie. She's wanting me to spray her, but I need 2 hands to do the nozzle. Give me a second. All right. It's time for Annie's bath. And it's really neat how... Oh, Pebbles, be sweet. There's Pebbles. Be sweet, baby. Copper wasn't bothering anybody. And Pebbles just had to come up because she wears the bell. Ernie, I've already given you a bath. Ernie, I've already sprayed you down, buddy. You're taking away from Annie's time. Ernie, you're taking away from Annie's time, buddy. Cornholio, I will spray you, but you're going to be upset with me. Cornholio is like a man when he's feeling a little bit shaka-baka-pow-wow when he gets in a cold shower. Yes, that's what Cornholio is. That would be a really nice GIF. You know those little GIFs that you can put on a or is it called a GIF or a meme? All right, here we go. Y'all ready for this? All right, I'm trying to... Poor Annie, baby, don't spit on him. He's had a rough afternoon. Pebbles already run him. Oh, man, poor Copper. He just got spit in the face, and he's done nothing wrong. He came over to get some water. Everybody comes gathering around when it's water time. This is the watering hole. Everybody likes some water. And I swear, it's the saddest thing. He got spit in the face, and he didn't do anything wrong. Annie just does not want to have her nightly. Let me get it right. Nope. There we go. Annie wants her shower. She's like, every lady needs her shower. And I'm not taking no for an answer, and I'm not waiting in line. That reminds me when we were growing up, there were 6 of us in the house. And we only had one small water heater. And so, man, we were always fighting to be the first one to get a bath or a shower, because if you weren't first, then you're in cold water. Oh, buddy, did you get spit on? Don't dirty the water, please. It took me a long time to clean all this water. The problem right now are the geese. The geese are coming up, and they are nesting in the barn there behind Ernie, the little's barn. And so they're not leaving. And they need water, and so they're coming up all throughout the day. And they don't just take a drink of water. Nope, they have to actually get into the water. They get into the water. And so our water's staying really dirty. We have to come out here twice a day. It actually needs to be done more than twice a day. But who can do more than twice a day, y'all? Seriously, who can water more than twice a day? And if you're going to say, well, I would do it. And so listen, y'all, it's not as easy as putting an automatic water filler on the water troughs, because the water has to be emptied and changed because it's dirty. When the ducks and the geese come by and get into the water, they swim around, they poop and they pee, they give themselves little baths, and then when they get out, the water is dirty. And that just makes it very, very hard to keep clean water throughout the entire day. And that's why we want them geese to get back to the pond. We need those ducks to go back to the pond. We know the pigs will go to the pond for the most part. You've all seen Copper, the way he lays around the pond. He prefers the pond. But it's nighttime. They all come up to have their dinner. And now, right now, they're just coming. This is a part of their social game. This is a part of the social game where they all just start doing what they do. And for Annie and Ernie, it's when they come by and get their nightly shower and bath. Pebbles has put herself in timeout. Pebbles feels so bad about what she did to Copper that she's put herself in timeout, and rightfully so. No, ma'am, 1 more minute. You're not quite there yet. All right, she's excited to have only 1 more minute. She knows I normally give her 5 minutes, and she's only been there 4. Now, Chip and Ross, they're going to come by and laugh at her. They're going to come by and make fun of her for being in timeout, which is what kids do. And as soon as her time is up, though, she's going to turn around and give them a piece of their own. Yeah, she's going to give them a taste of their own medicine. And she's going to win because she's wearing the bell. Now, everyone knows that if you wear the bell around here, then you are a little bit tougher than those who don't. Just saying. All right, Pebbles, your time is up, baby. Pebbles, your time is up, love. I'm really proud of you for that self-discipline. Oh, no, she's saying there's like 15 seconds left. Well, baby, I'm proud of you. I think that you've been so good, you can go ahead and get off the wall now. You can get out of timeout. No, she is insistent that if she's messed up, she's going to pay the price. And the price right now is a full 5 minutes, and she's not going to cut it short. She's not going to steal time from her daddy. And I told her 5 minutes, and 5 minutes it's going to be. All right, I am about done here. All of the water's full, and Lester is about to walk on out of here. I got to get my shoes on first. I'm going to turn this off because you never know if a just-in-case scenario could happen and something come by and step on it, and then we're going to in all kinds of trouble. Did I turn it on or off just now? Did I turn this on or off? Okay, we're good. All right, let me get my Crocs back on. And I'm going to tell you all this one more time. And don't ever think that it's not the most important thing you can ever. I'm proud of you, baby. You can never, ever plan on trying to run any kind of an animal rescue or sanctuary or anything else unless you can devote a lot of time to providing clean, fresh water. It is the key, y'all. It is the key to keeping these animals healthy. Now, there's a lot more that goes along with it, but nothing bothers me more than when I'm watching a farm channel, a rescue channel, a sanctuary channel, or anybody, even when I see pets, and they sit there and I see dirty water, green, dirty water. And I know we're all guilty of it. We've all been there. It's a really, really hard thing to do, to keep constant water, sparkly clean. But I'll tell you what, Sissy knows. Sissy knows. Look, that right there will tell you that clean water is of utmost importance. And if Jamie can't do it and Jake can't do it, then guess what? Lester will come do it, because my babies are not going to have dirty water. No, they're not. See, because if you have dirty water, you get itchy like that. And nobody wants to be itchy at night. No one can go to bed itchy. No, I know that. And my kid, don't you come back and hit me. And then my, no, we don't go to bed itchy around here. Oh, boy. All right, the water. That's what you get for picking on them earlier. See? All right. Can I help you with that itch? Can I help you with that itch? Lay down. Lay down. Hurry up. Lay over. You want help or not? I'm not going to stand here all day leaning over. All right, I guess that's a no. That's a no. She's fine. And now it's Newt's turn to get him a drink. And maybe even, Trudy, don't attack. That's my sissy. You be sweet to my sissy. I love her. I love that girl. Just like I love you. Baby. All right. How'd it go? Hey, Ringers. Are you doing okay? Don't get up. I'm only coming to love. I'm not coming to fight, okay? I'm just coming saying hi. Just wanted to come say hey to my good boy. Just wanted to come say hey to my sweet boys. Mr. Huck. Mr. Huck doesn't look so well. You know, Mr. Huck has been sick his entire life. He's really never, ever, ever been very healthy. His mom passed at birth, and he never got the colostrum that he needed to have a good, healthy immune system. And so Mr. Huck has stayed fairly sickly his entire life. Oh, he's had moments. He's had a lot of moments. But I always worry about him. You know what sounds very morbid, but it's something that I do sometimes in my mind. Do y'all want to hear something that sounds very morbid? Just excuse the hands, guys. It's called farm life. You can hashtag it if you want to. I'm going to tell y'all something that sounds very morbid, but I can't help but do it all the time when it comes to the babies here on the farm. I'm almost always wrong because life happens, accidents happen, disease, predators happen. But I always look at the babies and I always wonder, who do I think will be the next to go? And I hate saying that. I have an entourage, y'all. I have an entourage of babies who've not gotten enough love yet. And they just don't want me to leave without giving them that last little bit of love. Now, Sissy, I've given you a lot of love. You're just being a baby. You're just being a baby. And you don't want to love. You want to bang my shoes. That's all you want to do. And you, come here, Leonard. Leonard's upset because he heard rumors that there might be an opening at Longhorn Lester's, and he's hoping to be one of those chosen because he's always wanted to be a wild goat to live in some really thick woods and to hang out with Carl. Oh, he loved those days. But that video's not for me to make. I'm going to let Ellie and Jake work on that video of which of our littles are going to be going. But I'm just saying, he is really wanting that gig. He really wants that gig. Leonard. Oh, Lenny. So, the heck? Is there an egg about to pop out of there? Why is she looking at me like that? Is there an egg about to pop out of there? Tail looks to be... Nope, no egg. That was just, I think she was just dropping it like it's hot. They do that a lot, So, no, back to that little thing I was talking about, that thing that I don't like to do, but I always do it. I always, think to myself, which will be the next one to go? And I hate to say that. Hey, Zachary. Hello, boy. Look at you. Oh, I know you want to get in line, too, for that Longhorn Lester's. Are you really going to sit here and bite me in the behind? What is wrong with you, lovely girl? Is that bad that I think that way? In a way, maybe I feel like I'm preparing myself for for the day that it actually happens. But I've always thought that Mr. Huck would be one that would go early. He would be the one that would go early because of the fact that look at him. Here we go. Just look at Brady right beside him. Look at Brady and look at Huck. Look how fat Brady is. Look how fat all of our goats are. Look how fat all of our babies are, and look at Mr. Huck. Now, guys, Mr. Huck doesn't have the runs or, he doesn't have the scours or anything. He doesn't have tummy issues. He eats just fine. If you bite me in the ear, you might be the next to go. Seriously, if you bite me in the ear again, I might have to speed up this whole process of your turn, okay? I'm sorry, that sounds mean, guys. It sounds really mean what I'm saying. But I don't like that being bitten in the ear, because that hurt, and that gave me a bloody ear for a month. I had a bloody ear for over a month because cartilage does not heal the way skin does. Cartilage does not heal the right way. But no, I've always worried about Pablo, our duck Pablo. Pablo, the duck that we all love so much. I've always worried about him because he gets into everything. He's always going places he shouldn't go. And you worry about him. I just don't know if he's going to find himself where he's going to be caught by some predator, because he's such a friendly little guy. If somebody could pick him up. If Pablo sees kids at that church, guess where he's going to go? To that church. If Pablo sees Amazon delivery driver come up down the driveway, guess where he's going to go? To the delivery driver. And we don't always have our gate closed. And even if our gate is closed, these Amazon drivers know they can come up the back way from mom and dad's house. And so I worry about Pablo. I worry about Mr. Huck. I worry about old nanny goat. OMG, the old nanny goat. Because of her age. She's just an old nanny goat. Sometimes Ringo will give me a scare because he just kind of lays around a lot. As far as our pigs go, Peggy Pig, I don't know why, but Peggy Pig has always worried me. She's not as active as all of the other pigs. All of our pigs are very active. All of them. They're very, very active. Now, some move slower than others. They do. Some of our pigs move. They do. They move slower than others. Let's walk around and we'll end this video. The watering's done. Everything's good over here. Some of our pigs move slower than others. And Peggy Pig is a very slow moving. She's a very... she just doesn't get around normal. That's about all of the ones. Oh boy, that's about all of the ones. Stop, we're not playing that game right now. That's about all of the ones I can think about off the top of my head. I'm actually seeing Pablo here on the pond right now with Adam or Steve. We'll walk over and end the video there. Look at what I did today. Look at what I did when I was trying to mow through here. I hit that. Well, actually, I hit it right there. Bent the wire, broke off the board, and that right there is an escape route for goats. So I will fix that first thing tomorrow. It's nighttime now. They're not going to come out here at night, so I'm okay until tomorrow. And that's in our yard, so I don't worry about any predators coming in from our yard entrance from that side. Now, if it were over here, I would be a little bit more concerned. Okay. Hey, Pobbies. There's our sweet Pablo. And Adam or Steve hanging out, doing their thing with that little sweet girl right there. I think that's Thelma. So, hey, white kitty. All right, my friends, I think that I have rambled on long enough. And seriously, this might have been the most rambling of a video that I've done in a while. Probably I've said more than you wanted to hear. I probably said more than you're able to hear. Because a lot of folks don't want to think about those kind of things of what if. You know they do this. Listen, I'm not making this stuff up. You do know that there is a celebrity death something. They call it something. A celebrity death. I don't think it's a poll. Clock. A death clock. A celebrity death clock. And what they do is, this is horrible. People actually bet money, y'all. It's like a Vegas betting thing. People actually bet money on which celebrity they think will be the next to pass. And That is the craziest thing. And people actually can win a lot of money if they place their bet and they're right. That's horrible. But Vegas will do it. And so I guess that's kind of what I think about. Not anything we'd ever bet money on, because you want your babies to last and live forever, right? But I do sometimes wonder if one of them, who will be the next to go, even though I would hope they could all live forever. I gotta move the water sprinkler. We're trying to get grass to grow here. I'm not gonna tell you who killed all my grass last year. I will not tell you that. If you've watched videos, you'll probably know exactly who killed all of my grass. But I'm trying like crazy to get it to grow back. And you can see that on the ground I've planted grass seed. It's the blue stuff that you see. I'm trying to get it to dissolve into the ground and begin to germinate, because I really do want grass here again. And maybe I'll just turn this off for the night. It's getting late. Okay, friends, really, it's been a really long video, and I don't even know why. But it was nice chit-chatting with you. It was nice getting some things off my chest, seeing some of our favorite farm friends. And I hope you enjoyed the video. It's always fun making them. And I guess I'll chit-chat with you guys again tomorrow.